We're here at NPE 2013. We're in the TYMCO booth looking at their hDrive power system that is on a 210. It's actually a 210H, and I can't imagine what the H would stand for, so let's ask Bryan Young, who is here ready and willing to tell us. What's that H stand for, Bryan?
It stands for hydraulic.
All right.
So
what's that mean to me, the contractor?
Well, in the industry, it's known as a single engine sweeper.
Mm-hmm.
So meaning that it doesn't have an auxiliary engine to power the sweeper part. We just have one engine on the front, part of the truck chassis, and that powers the truck and the sweeper.
So let's show me how this it works. It sure frees up a lot of room in the back, that's for certain.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to start up here at the front.
Okay.
And you had already pointed out the hDrive power system. That's our name for our hydraulic system that powers the sweeper. And this is our second generation 210H. Our first generation, we had actually mounted it on an Isuzu NPR cab-over chassis. And the hydraulic pump we mounted to the engine, and it was belt driven. Okay, worked pretty good for us. And then Ford came to us and brought a pretty cool option to our attention, which we're taking advantage of. And so instead of mounting...
So what are we mounted on? It's an F450
Yes, sir. This
Ford?
is a Ford F450 Super Duty.
Okay.
Okay. And instead of mounting the hydraulic pump to the engine and belt driving it like we had previously, we're using a PTO option. And if you look down here, we put a mirror on the ground. Hopefully my shadow will get out of the way, but I'll use my pointer.
All right.
And that transmission right there is a Ford transmission. And we mount this red PTO to the transmission, which powers this drive line. And that black box right there is our hydraulic piston pump, which is the heart of the hDrive power system. So that powers the sweeper right there. And it's a lot cleaner and simpler setup than the belt drive system we had used previously.
Mm-hmm. And the whitest gutter broom on the planet is...
That's right.
It also happens to be here with us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And but just like every sweeper that TYMCO builds, it is a regenerative air style sweeper, a true regenerative air, what we call it, meaning that it has a dual chambered pickup head with a blast orifice, as well as a centrifugal dust separator. Which are two very unique features, and I'll show you over here. The centrifugal dust separator back here is greatly important to a true regenerative air system.
Absolutely.
And if you pan over here to the right a little bit, you can see that that is the previous location where we used to have that big Kubota engine sitting on the dual engine 210. But obviously here on the 210H, there's no engine pulling power off the Ford chassis.
All right. It just makes it a real sleek looking unit.
Yeah, absolutely. And one other thing, Ranger, if you want to hop in over here on the driver's side,
okay.
I'll hop in on the other side. Okay?
Sounds good.
Easy to get in and out of.
It seems to be.
Very comfortable. And just wanted to show you some of the features here. Right here we've got our control panel. And what's different also on this second generation 210H is we've gone to a full multiplex switching. Some people call it CAN bus. But it's reduced some of the wiring on the truck as opposed to the previous system. And we position the control panel up here. So now, which is very important to everyone, we have two full-size cup holders, which was a very high requested item on the previous sweeper. So wanted to make sure I pointed that out.
In my career, I have seen a sweeper where one company's sweeper was not chosen, even though they were low bid, and the other company's sweeper was chosen instead. And there was a $5,000 difference, and after the city council meeting where everybody pled their case, all the operators said we like that other sweeper model better. And later on, only later on, they learned that it was the model that was low bid didn't have a cup holder. So it was a $5,000 mistake by that manufacturer. But
very important.
Cup holders are very important indeed. This is a nicely laid out machine in any event. It is very comfortable. The seats are comfortable. and got plenty of leg room, and I like that. Ford makes such a nice truck. Anyway.
Yes, sir.
And it's a good thing the seats don't recline, or you and I both being here at the trade show, we'd be napping before we knew it. We'd both be in trouble.
Absolutely. No, but hey, comfort's very important for an operator. So.
It's good back support.
Yes,
is there anything else we should know about this? I know that somewhere in Texas there's a company that makes these, and that's where you're headed back after the show?
Yes, sir. Well, if we didn't say it before, my name's Bryan Young, and I'm with TYMCO, and we're out of Waco, Texas. And you can reach us at TYMCO.com.
TYMCO.com, and one of America's and the world's premier sweeper manufacturers. So thank you very much. And if you wonder again on the spelling on that person that just got into the industry the day before yesterday, type that in .com, you'll be there. Thanks again, Bryan.
Thank you, sir.